This segment is sponsored by the new Grand Prix and Santan Ford. Buckle up, audience. You're now on the fast track with Mike Blankenship. So Mike, this is where all of the action happens to get these guys racing, to get them going. We're in the family pit area, is that right?
All the teams stay here for the duration of the weekend. So you'll see their RVs, you'll see their grills out here as they're cooking food. But also,
you can smell it.
Absolutely.
Somebody's cooking something
and it
really
smells
good.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, what's really cool about this, and I think what's helping to grow this sport so well, especially here in Phoenix, is that they've really done a great job on making this a family-friendly event. And the pits, as you can see, are open for people to walk around and check out. So out here, all the teams are working on the trucks around the clock, getting them ready for the next heat, the next race, whatever's going on. So they have to be prepared. They've got other tools out here. This is their mobile garage.
A little more real out here.
It absolutely is. These guys are so accessible and they're so down to earth. It really makes the sport attainable, you know, for the fans. And I think that's really what's helped grow this sport so much here in Phoenix, especially.
All right, well, I'm excited. I want to meet your friends out here, so let's go inside the tent and see what they're up to.
Let's do it.
Like you're riding a horse.
Come on, Daisy.
Okay, all right. And the gas pedal is where? Just kidding.
Oh, this is good.
What are some of the basics? You know, people watching at home, you know, walk me through some of the gears and some of the equipment in here.
You have a couple knobs. The one on your left over there, the red one, is a fire extinguisher.
This?
So it's an automatic fire extinguisher that puts out any flames, problems, issues. Your top knob on the right over there sets your front to rear brake ratios.
Okay.
So if you want more front, you turn it in so the driver can adjust that. You've got the red button on your steering wheel.
Okay, this?
So you push that when you want to talk to your spotter and say, hey, what's I'm doing, and you know, I'm smoking, the clutch is slipping, whatever. Anytime you're locking the rear wheels or whatever, you got to keep the momentum of the motor going. And you got to keep it from 6,000 RPMs to 9,000 RPMs all day long.
What did you tell Jacob his first race? Did you have, what were your fatherly words of advice?
Go easy, take care of it, don't overdrive it, and learn the car. And until you get to the point where it's natural reactions, like when you're putting your makeup on the way to your job, you don't really pay attention.
How did you know that?
You don't pay attention to what you're doing driving because it's almost automatic. It's, you know, and that's where you got to get.
Nature.
So you
Sure.
have to have enough seat time. The other thing is, be safe. Don't let go of the wheel. Don't let your arms fly out. Make sure you're in tight because you're going over in this thing. It's not if, it's just when.
Wow, it's not if, it's just when. I think that's good words of advice to close on, and I think we should go find Jacob. I've learned a lot of interesting things about you today. One of the fascinating things, I think, is that when you're not wearing, you know, neon orange, Dayglow orange and black, you're wearing, you know, maroon and gold, is that right?
Yes, I bleed maroon and gold. I go to ASU. I study to be an electrical engineer, and a lot of it is hard to balance with, you know, all my homework and math and physics and all that, but a lot of it applies to what I do. So like we were just talking about in the trailer, we can integrate every piece of data that we get from the truck, and we can use math functions just to make it better. And I just learned from that. Do
you ever have an excuse, you know, to any of your professors? You're like, yeah, I'm late for the final. I was in a race this weekend. Does that ever come out?
No, school comes first, definitely. I've always wanted to be an engineer, and I feel like this is something I do for fun, and I've loved to do it for fun all my life, but I always need something to fall back on because I unfortunately don't want to make this a full-time career.
Now, Jacob, as a professional driver, we're seeing you here and you're talking about the technical things and preparing for your race. But I want to know, I mean, you're a college student. You know, like you said, a lot of your life is dedicated to this, but do you do the quote-unquote normal things that, you know, college kids do? I mean, would I ever catch you wearing your Sparky gear or...
Yeah, we actually, there's a bunch of pictures on Facebook where we're all at the football games. I wear I am a Sun Devil. I'm proud to wear, you know, maroon and gold. Every Friday I still wear my gold t-shirt. It's just, you know, that's my life outside of the track. And, you know, I get to lead a fortunate one here. So I have to learn to balance what I do here with what I do as far as schoolwork.
Jacob, what's in your iPod?
Everything. I have everything from techno to rap to Beatles to any 90s music you could ever want to hear. I mean, I have 60 gigs of music on my computer alone.
What's your favorite restaurant to grab a bite near campus?
Near campus, I would have to say the one we visit most often would probably be the Chipotle, but I've sort of been getting my friends to come down to Marley's with me, and we've been enjoying ourselves down there. You know, it's the best sliders ever.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. You know, we're excited to see what you're going to do on the track today, and I'm excited to see you at some of the home games, perhaps at Sun Devil Stadium.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be there.
I think the drivers have it from here, right?
Absolutely. This has been a great day out here at Firebird Raceway, and it's been a fantastic event. Everything's just in high activity, high action. What a sport.
What a job you have, too.
Yeah, it's all right. Somebody's got to do it.